Hey y'all, it's Kelsey Janay. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Kelsey. I'm a pole dancer and pole instructor. And here on my YouTube channel, I talk about all things pole. I give you guys tips, tricks, tutorials, and pretty much whatever else I feel like. But today, we're getting into this very fun, slinky, sexy floor work tutorial. I love doing floor work because this is something that you can work on even if you don't have a pole at home. But it still helps to build on skills that you need for pole dancing, specifically how to build more flow and fluidity in your movement. I also love floor work because there's so much room to play and experiment, and it's the perfect way to practice feeling more comfortable in your body and practice feeling more comfortable being sexy and sensual. Also, it's just really fun to roll around on the floor in your heels. And if you don't have heels, don't worry, I will leave my link down below in the description box. Now, before we get started, make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram at Janay so we can always stay connected. And you can also visit my Patreon and website, janayway.com, for more virtual pole dance classes and tutorials. Check my description box for all the links. Now, let's go ahead and get into it.
Back up on my bullshit, back up on the scene. Done dealing with you, don't know how to deal with me. Done fucking with you, don't know how to love me. Done dealing with you, so it seemed like I get so much, I don't get nothing back. I really thought it was love, but you're so fucking whack. Always get caught up in love, but I am done with that. I can't get caught up in love, so now I'm, flexing on my exes and my model legs. Pretty little, skinny, little bitty body model legs. Some of y'all ain't never had no real bitch and it shows. I keep it 100 from my head down to my toes. Back up on my bullshit, back up on the move. Touchdown in my hometown, got nothing to lose. I am on my own now, I am in control now. I need you to go now, I can fix my own crown. Back up on my bullshit, back up on the scene.
So let's get into our starting position. I'm sitting with my legs to the side and I have one hand on the floor to support my upper body and my other hand is resting on my knee. I'm going to take the hand that's resting on my knee and use it to open my legs. From there, with the hand that's on my knee, I'm going to roll my wrist and snap. And then from there, I'm going to slide my body down to the floor, resting on my forearm. From there, the knee that's propped up, I'm going to pull it towards my face and then fully extend my leg, making sure to point my toes. Now, let's walk through that from the very beginning. First, we're going to slowly open up the legs, roll your wrist, and snap. From there, we're going to lean into our forearm and then pull our knee towards our face, making sure to fully extend our leg and pointing our toes. All right, now let's move on to the next section. Now, after you've extended your leg, we're going to transition into a fake split. To do that, I'm taking my leg that's in the air and dropping it to create a 90-degree angle with my back leg. From your point of view, it looks like I'm doing a split, but I promise you I'm not. Now, if you have the flexibility, you can absolutely open this up into more of a split, but you don't have to. The illusion of the split looks just as good. To transition out of this split, I'm going to lower my body all the way to the floor, and then I'm going to sweep my front leg back so that my legs are now together. From there, you're going to bring your hands close to your chest, slightly open up the legs, and then we're going to push our butt all the way back, making sure to arch to sit up on your knees. Now let's review that again from the very beginning.
Back up on my bullshit, back up on the scene. Done dealing with you, don't know how to deal with me. Done fucking with you, don't know how to love me. Done dealing with you, so it seemed like I get so much, I don't get nothing back. I really thought it was love, but you're so fucking whack.
All right, let's move on to the next section. Once you're sitting comfortably, we're going to reach forward with both hands to come up on all fours. From there, you're going to extend one leg out to the side. And then we're going to drop our hips to have a seat. That way we can lay all the way back. From there, I'm going to bring my knees up towards my face and then fully extend my legs towards the sky, making sure to point those toes. From here, we're going to get into some leg waves. To do your leg waves, slightly bend your knee towards your face and then straighten it as it goes away from you. The more subtle the bend is, the more flowy this movement looks. Also remember to keep your toes pointed. This is a great way to work on building muscle strength and engagement in your legs. So just take a moment to work on those leg waves and to get more comfortable with the movement.
Yeah, rich flex on my legs, and my model legs on my legs.
Alright, now let's walk through all of this again from the very beginning.
Back up on my bullshit, back up on the scene. Done dealing with you, don't know how to deal with me. Done fucking with you, don't know how to love me. Done dealing with you, so I'm back. It seemed like I get so much, I don't get nothing back. I really thought it was love, but you're so fucking whack. Always get caught up in love, but I am done with that. I can't get caught up in love, so now I'm, flexing on my exes and my model legs. Pretty little, skinny, little bitty body model legs. Some of y'all ain't never had no real bitch and it shows. I keep it 100 from my head down to my toes. Back up on my bullshit, back up on the move. Touchdown in my home.
Alright y'all, we're almost done. Let's get into this last section. So once you're done with your leg waves, you're going to drop your legs and arch your body all the way up. From here, it's up to you to be creative with how you get to your feet. I'm going to use my pole, but you can modify this part however you need to. All I'm going to do is grab the pole by pulling my body closer to it and then taking my time to stand up 1 foot at a time. Now, this is something as simple as it is. You could really take your time to make it as flirty, sexy, creative as you want to. But from here, I'm just going to stand up, making sure to poke my little butt out as I do that, and that will finish up the combo. So now that you have the entire routine, let's do it together from the very beginning. So I'm going to walk through this slowly the first time, and I'm also going to talk you through it so we can get some extra practice. So we're in our starting position. You're going to take your leg and open it, roll your wrist, and snap. From here, we're going to slide our body down to the floor on that forearm, and then you're going to pull your knee in towards your face and extend it up towards the sky. Make sure you are pointing those toes. You can also take some time to feel up and down your leg. And when you're ready, we're going to drop that leg down at a 90-degree angle. And if you have the extra flexibility, you can push it out into more of a split. Totally up to you, and another place where you can take your time. From here, we're going to gently lower our body down, keeping that arch in our back, and we're going to swing that front leg back. From here, make sure your hands are close to your chest, open up the legs, and we're going to arch all the way back to our knees. Another place where you can really take your time. From here, we're going to reach forward, almost like you're crawling, and we're going to extend one leg out to the side. Again, another place where you really want to point those toes. When you're ready, we're going to shift our weight down so that we can have a seat, bringing your hand behind you so that you can bring your legs in front of you to prepare for the next part. We're going to lay back, and this is when we bring our legs up towards the sky, pointing those toes. Again, I'm going to keep saying it, pointing those toes, and we're going to do those leg waves. And remember what I said earlier about the leg waves, how to create that movement. The knee is bending towards your face, and then it's straightening as it goes away from you. So remember, you bend the knee as it comes towards you, straighten the leg as it goes away from you, taking your time, pointing those toes, engaging those legs to create that movement. This is something I say you can practice anytime, all the time, just to get more comfortable with that movement and to strengthen the muscles in your legs, because this can also translate to other pole movements as well. And then when you're ready, keeping the legs engaged, we're going to drop the legs to the floor and arch the back as we sit up. And then from here, it's up to you to be creative as to how you want to stand up and get to your feet. Again, I'll be using my pole to stand up, but if you don't have a pole at home, that's totally fine. You can still do something very sexy and creative to stand up. So for me, I'm just going to take my time, get close to my pole, and then plant 1 foot at a time. And again, poking my little booty out as I stand up to finish out the combo. And now you have a whole floor work routine that you can start combining into your pole dance movement. And now it's time for you to try this routine yourself on your own with some music.
Back up on my bullshit, back up on the scene. how to deal with me. Done fucking with you, don't know how to love me. Done dealing with you, so it seemed like I get so much, I don't get nothing back. I really thought it was love, but you're so fucking whack. Always get caught up in love, but now you're done with that. I can't get caught up in love, so now flexing on my exes and my model legs. Pretty little, skinny, little bitty body model legs. Some of y'all ain't never had no real bitch and it shows. I keep it 100 from my head down to my toes. Back up on my bullshit, back up on the move. Touchdown in my hometown, got nothing to lose. I am on my own now, I am in control now. I need you to go now, I can fix my own crown. Back up on my bullshit, back up on the scene. Don't dealing with you, don't know how to deal with me. I'm fucking with you, don't know how to love me. I'm dealing with you, so I'm back, bitch. Back on my pussy, back on my dish, you in the studio. Back on tequila, back on the strippers, all the groupie hoes. This could get ugly, I'm petty, I want you bad out of smoke. I'm coming crazy, baby, baby, one thing that you should know. Little baby, bounce back, act like you a stranger, Memory loss, I play it like that. Call your boys, I'm gang about that. Faded up to 42, quarters too important. Blue dream inside the roll up, hold up. Once we go up, baby, so stuck. I'm back and I'm better than me. One bitch on my level, ain't no question. I'm a legend, baby. Don't ever forget it. No, you see me rolling in this rose gold, so cold. Oh no, I can't fuck with lanes like you no more. Back up on the scene, out here acting foolish like I'm 17. I just bought a new whip, don't need gasoline. I just seen your new bitch, boosted my self-esteem. Back up on my bullshit, back up on the scene.
Alright y'all, that is going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and comment down below if you would like to see more videos like this. As always, don't forget to subscribe and make sure you're following me on Instagram at Janay so we can always stay connected. And if you're interested in more pole dance classes and tutorials, make sure to check out my Patreon and my website, janayway.com. And until next time, I'll see you guys. Bye.
Bullshit, back up on the scene. Done dealing with you.